Hello, everyone. My name is Angel Torres. I decided on a story called Trapped in Mexico for familiar reasons, but I was drawn to the same story, told in a unique way. You would be hard-pressed to turn on a television or go to social media and not find an opinion on what should happen about the migrant situation on the border. Some want to close the border, while others want to help as many people as possible. As a second-generation Mexican-American and someone who grew up next to the border fence, I cannot help but wonder how many opinions are formed without knowing exactly what we're dealing with. News agencies are pressed for time, so rolling up raw numbers and distributing them to the public feels like logical reporting. What is missed in the entire situation are the individual stories that accompany these people. Yes, they are people with different problems in their lives, just like me and you. This short video gives you a glimpse at what life is like as an immigrant applying for asylum in our great country. In the United States, beauty and glamour are physical traits that can make you rich and famous. For beautiful women in drug-torn countries south of the American border, it's a curse. Imagine being a young, pretty woman and suddenly being approached by a violent street criminal whose purpose for talking to you is only to make you his own. Now imagine not having a say in the matter. That is what it's like for many of these people. They are forced to leave their homes and their nationalities behind so they can just simply live a life of their own choosing. I also love the fact that the story includes a male. Being poor and desperate makes you do some incredibly dumb things. Many men are forced to join these rebellious and dangerous gangs or face the deadly consequences. The only other option is to flee. In order to survive, you are tasked to carry out atrocities the leader sees fit. Escaping your home to avoid violence is a choice no one should have to make. I grew up with English-speaking grandparents. During the summertime, I would often accompany them to our family's farm deep in Mexico. Whether it was on the television screen or in the papers, this video gives you a glimpse at something not seen in the United States that I was accustomed to seeing. Journalism in Mexico is very graphic. The United States shields its viewers from the aftermath of some horrendous stories, and in Mexico, bloody pictures and victims on the floor is very commonplace. This video gives you a glimpse of how different coverage is just to the south of us. If you were not prepared, you could find yourself arguing over the way things are covered as opposed to the topic itself. I find it interesting and problematic. Are stories like this censored in the United States, which give the naysayers the ammunition they need to dismiss such a growing problem? Raw numbers give you the story and the problem. It doesn't discuss the root of the situation. Everyone should be aware that each immigrant has their own horrific story. This story and the way it's told describes just that.